Los Manos?
No.
No.
Los Manos is Nicaragua. This is El Pollo.
It's all blurring together. El Pollo? Oh yeah,
El
the
Pollo. Not Pollo. Pollo's chicken. What's wrong with you? All right, cut. This is our hotel room where we stayed last night, right before crossing the border. Brittany said it was the best $25 she's ever spent because of a hot shower.
It was totally great.
As you can see, it's not much to look at. A mirror behind the bed, a box TV, and several other great amenities. Today was going to be a first for us. We had never crossed the border with another set of overlanding friends, but this time we were going to cross the border into Honduras with our friends from Meet Around the World. So we headed up the hill to go meet with them.
We are ready! Gosh!
Ready to go to Honduras?
Time ever. We should take you along everywhere.
We are on the last stretches of El Salvador. Right now we're about 13 kilometers from the border.
We're approaching the border, right?
Yep, this is it. Now we just got to figure out what we're supposed to do.
Aduana or migration first, it doesn't matter.
Buenos días, caballero. Buenos días. Vamos a salir de El Salvador y entrar a Honduras.
Acá dice turismo, ¿ves?
Ajá.
Ahí está el rótulo en medio, turismo a la izquierda, y dice control migratorio, ahí está migración.
Perfecto.
A mano derecha.
Ok, gracias.
Bueno, que la bien.
Are we going to park?
Yes, I love.
¿Aquí me estaciono?
Sí, aquí.
Okay, gracias. So every time you cross a border, you are actually crossing two borders. You're leaving one country and entering the next country. The guard directed us to go over and park in front of this building, which we did. And this was going to be the beginning of the process for checking out of El Salvador. All right, we've made it to the side of the border of El Salvador. We're not in Honduras yet, but we're checking out of El Salvador. All right, so I'm still here on the El Salvador side of the border between El Salvador and Honduras. And we got here, I went through this gate check. They were supposed to give me a stamp, but they didn't. They said, just drive through. So I drove through, a guy came out and looked at my vehicle, and I said, all right, do we need to do anything else? He says, no, you're good to go. He said, go to immigration. So we go to immigration, and I get to immigration, we hand them our passports. And at the passport section, they said that Brittany and Caspian were in the system, but I wasn't, and they had to figure that out. Eventually, they figured it out, gave us our tickets, and we got that done. Then we went back to the Aduana guy, and he's like, oh yeah, I need to look at your vehicle and sign off on it. So he signs off on it, and I hand him my paperwork, and he says it's missing a stamp. I said, well, where do I get this stamp? He says, where you came in. So I go back there, and the lady who is supposed to give the stamp has already changed shift. And she said, well, I didn't see her vehicle come in, so I can't stamp it. And that caused the whole thing. But bottom line, I got the stamp. But she signs it with 8:37 instead of 8 o'clock when I first came in. So now I'm back at the Aduana showing him that stamp, and he's trying to figure out why, if I came in at 8 o'clock, it wasn't stamped till 8:37. It's a whole thing, and we haven't even got to the Honduras side yet. All right, we're done on the El Salvador side. Let's do it, babe. We are headed to the Honduras side now, getting back in Nautilus. 8:55 time check.
All right, about an hour in El Salvador.
Yep, 55 minutes.
Checking out.
Now we're headed to Honduras.
Let's go. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Hola, buenos días.
Vamos a entrar a Honduras.
A Honduras.
Sí.
Y pasaron ahí a migración. a
Ya,
hacer el registro,
ya hicimos todo.
¿Tienen el ticket que les dieron?
Tenemos 3.
Mi hijo
Nuestro hijo.
tiene 5 años.
Ah, es que casi no se ve. Vaya, eso es todo. Que les vaya bien.
Okay, gracias.
Gracias.
Wait, are we in no man's land?
I think so. I'm about to find out.
How are we about to find out, Dad?
Hold on, baby. Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo estás?
Acá nomás, muéstreme. Va, démosle ahí.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno.
All right, now we
So I
are.
think we need to go there.
Now we're trying to get into Honduras. The very first stop is the Ministry of Health. Park Dauntless over there in front of that office. We have to go to 3 different offices. So here we go. All right, so this is the Ministry of Health. They're taking our vaccination cards, and Caspian got his test for COVID, which we have the results for, which we also have to give them. Hey, Caspian, do you remember that test you had to take for COVID?
Yes.
This is where we had to give them the paperwork. So this is the office for that. And that's why we had to do it, so you could go into Honduras.
Cool.
Are you excited to go into Honduras? What do you think it'll be like?
I don't know.
Really straightforward. Just needed to show Caspian's test and our vaccination cards.
And now we're headed over to migration, and there's our friends. All right, that's your first stop. Vaccinations and all that stuff.
Great.
There's always people checking out our Jeep. Got their hands all over it, taking pictures with it. This is it, y'all. We are getting into Honduras. This is really cool. They have a high-tech scanner where you gotta scan your fingerprints. All right, hold on. Just like that. All right, baby, you're officially registered in Honduras. And this staff here has been excellent, very, very kind and helpful. We're glad to be here in Honduras. We just finished at immigration.
Woo!
And now we are headed to the aduana. How am I supposed to get through this?
Hopefully our friends can.
Alright, yeah, no doubt.
There's not really any directions.
He said it's here where the cones are.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's this blue building since the other buildings were blue.
All right, this is it. This is where we're gonna do it. This is our friend right now. And Caspian's over there eating apples at the border. Dauntless is parked right there. Oh, and by the way, if you look, I've got the lights covered up. Our Rigid Industries light bar and our pod lights up here. Those are covered with hefty bags and zip ties because apparently in Honduras you can't have those. So now my man Jonathan is reviewing Dauntless. This is his inspection of our vehicle. He's checking out the plate. Good thing I got the little Cascadia Flipster. Aquí está, la placa.
Y el VIN del vehículo.
Yeah, I've got a VIN too. They give us those. So right here is the VIN.
¿Y qué más llevan ustedes?
Aquí estamos de vacaciones, es como nuestras cosas.
Personales.
Sí,
¿Y eso no me puede abrir?
sí, claro. He wants me to open it up, so es muy sencillo, ¿no? No es.
Pero sí llevan muchas cosas.
Sí, pues
Sí.
hasta el scooter de mi hijo.
Están bien preparados.
Bien?
Sí.
Okay, gracias. So he's done the inspection of the vehicle. Now he says he has to fill out a form. That form is supposed to take about 30 minutes because it has to go through a process. He's been hooking us up, but he said it just takes a while. It's a lot of paperwork, right? Es mucho.
Sí, es bastante.
We have to wait for the tip process for about half an hour. So meanwhile, Eric's making some friends with all of the truck drivers who are here at the border.
Estos son mis primeros amigos en Honduras. ¿Cómo se llaman?
José Carlos. Raymond.
Nelson. All right, this is how we do in Honduras. You guys, the people here are great. Come down here. Don't be afraid. Check it out. Woo. So it's 782. I don't think I need that anymore. Aquí está 782. 782. ¿Está bien? We're done and ready to go, but our friends Richie and Abigail aren't. They are just starting the process that took us about 2 hours. So we're gonna hang out here, go check some stuff out and see what's what. You guys, we made it to Honduras. Richie, we all done?
We're done, yeah. I got the papers here.
Sweet!
Woo!
We are on the road in Honduras. Now we have no idea where we're staying tonight, but we're gonna figure it out.
Oh yeah, we will.
We have one more little checkpoint we're going to go through right now, and I think that's it. Hola, buenos días.
¿Cómo estamos?
Muy bien, gracias.
¿A dónde se dirigen?
A las ruinas de
Copan.
Copan. Gracias. Tell them you're going to the Copan ruins with us.
We're starting a new adventure in our next Central American country. Similar to El Salvador, Honduras is already showing us that it's beautiful, green, and we look forward to seeing so much more and sharing it with you. If you enjoy this type of content, then please subscribe to our channel. Leave us a question and a comment if you have it. We'd love to answer and share our experience. And if you want to go behind the scenes need to come join us on Patreon, because that's where we share behind the scenes looks into our lives that don't make it onto the rest of social media.
So come and be part of that community if you like. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next video.